Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kayla if you're new here, and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So it's actually Tuesday because yesterday was Memorial Day and we didn't get home till early this morning, which if you can tell by how red my eyes are, I'm super tired. So we ended up staying with my parents for the whole weekend through Monday and came home early this morning, and I didn't really feel like vlogging while I was there because I don't really like to bring out the camera around other people, and we were having a lot of family time. So yeah, I'm just gonna start this vlog on a Tuesday. But because I haven't been home, I haven't done much reading yet this week. Over the weekend, I did finish reading Magnolia Parks, which if you saw last week's vlog, I was reading that then, and I really enjoyed it. I don't often have like emotional reactions to books, but the ending of that book got to me and I had to jump into the next one, which the next one follows a different character Daisy hates, so it's just not like I jumped back into that story. But yeah, I just wanted to stay in that world some more, so I did start Daisy Hates, which I will be continuing reading this week. The main book that I'm going to read this week though is actually for a secret video, so I won't be sharing what that book is here, but I'm going to be reading that one mostly this week, and Daisy Hates I'll be reading on my e-reader in the evenings mostly. But as far as other reading plans go, I will also be continuing with The Christian Atheist, and I'm currently 90 pages into this one, so I probably won't finish that this week because I've been reading about a chapter a day, so I'll probably just continue doing that. But I am really enjoying this one still, and I didn't read any over the weekend because I didn't bring it with me because I just didn't want to bring too many books with me. But I will be continuing that this week, and I'm also going to continue on with that graphic design book that I forgot the name of, but I won't be finishing that one this week either. I'm just going to keep reading a chapter a day. That's my reading plans for this week. Daisy Hates, The Christian Atheist, the graphic design book, and then the secret book. But as far as other plans go for the week, we don't really have anything coming up this week that I can think of. Today we found someone giving away a couch on Facebook Marketplace, and Matthew was going to message them and see if we could pick that up. So if the couch is still available, we might go pick that up because the recliner on ours is a little bit broken, so we're hoping this one will be in better shape. So we just want to go look at it and see what kind of condition it's in, and if it's in good shape and it's available today, we might be getting a new couch today, so that would be cool. But if not, ours is fine for now. But yeah, that's all I've got planned for the day. I've already unpacked everything from our trip, and I've currently got some laundry going, and you might be able to hear that in the background. Actually, it sounds like it just finished. So I'm gonna go take that out and do another load, and then hopefully I can sit down and get some reading done. So it's Wednesday, which feels so weird because it feels like it should be Tuesday because Memorial Day has my schedule all mixed up. But no, it's Wednesday, and I have not done nearly as much reading this week as I want to do because I completely missed out on Monday, and then yesterday was when we came home and I was so tired and I hardly read anything yesterday. But this morning I did read a chapter of The Christian Atheist and a chapter of that graphic design book that I've been reading. So that was good, but I still haven't read any of the book that I'm reading for that secret video that I really want to get done soon-ish, within the next couple weeks. But it's a big book, and that's not going to happen if I don't start reading it, so I need to get busy doing that soon. But currently I'm working on editing last week's vlog, which I only have today and tomorrow to edit before we leave again on Friday to go back to my parents' house. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but my brain's a little bit frantic right now. But yeah, I have read some of Daisy Hates. I read some of that yesterday. I laid down in bed and read a little bit of that, but then I fell asleep because I was so tired yesterday. So I'm really only about 4 chapters in, I think. And I'm finding the writing in this one to be just as addicting as the first one. And I think the reason for that is just that Jessa Hastings does such a good job creating characters that are just so realistic. You just want to see into their lives. Their lives are interesting and you just want to see what happens with them. So I'm enjoying this one a lot too, at least so far in the beginning. We're getting little tiny nuggets of Magnolia and BJ who are from the first book, but this book obviously follows Daisy Haites and her closer friends. So yeah, not many reading updates, but as far as life updates go, we did not get that couch yesterday that we were hoping to get. Somebody had already picked it up by the time Matthew got off work, so that didn't work out. But as you saw in the previous clip, we ended up finding a golf cart. So Matthew and his dad buy used golf carts and fix them up and resell them. So that's the plan for this golf cart, and we're really excited about it because we've been looking for one for a little bit because they're kind of hard to find these days. I feel like a lot of people have gotten into this golf cart flipping business, so it's not as easy to find older ones for a decent price. But we found this one and it was a pretty good deal, and it's not in terrible shape. It's in pretty good shape actually, so I think it's just going to take a little paint, maybe a lift kit, and some new seats. Sorry, it's right outside that window, that's why my eyes keep going that way. But yeah, we were able to find that, so that's good. Now they have a project to work on, which is why we're going back home this weekend. So all I had to update on for now. We don't really have any plans this evening. I think we're just going to watch a movie. We recently watched Murder Mystery, that movie with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler, so we're gonna watch the second one tonight. Yeah, that's all we've got going on. Yeah, I better get back to editing because this week is flying by and I need to get it done by Friday. I like to upload on Friday afternoons, so I'm gonna go get busy doing that, and hopefully I can read a little more this evening, but we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. How is it already Thursday? This week is literally flying by. I feel like I just can't catch up this week because my schedule's changed by one day. We came home one day later and everything's changed. Of course, it's really more than that because usually we come home on Sunday night, and this time we came home on Tuesday morning, and I was so tired on Tuesday I couldn't get anything done hardly anyway. So I really kind of lost 2 days this week. So I guess that's why, but I finally finished all the YouTube stuff I have to do for the week. But I haven't read any of the books that I'm reading for that secret video, and I was hoping to get at least halfway through it this week. So unless I can read a whole lot tonight and tomorrow morning, that's not going to happen. But we'll see how we get with that. But I still have to read the chapter of my graphic design book and the chapter of the Christian Atheist today. I read like half of a chapter of the graphic design book, so I don't have much left to read in that. But I do need to read some. So in other words, I don't have reading updates for you. Okay, that's not totally true. I did read a little bit of Daisy Haites last night, but just a few pages until I fell asleep. Oh wow, the sun just came out. Okay. But yeah, I spent the whole day today working on getting my YouTube video for this week uploaded. I had to do the thumbnail and all that kind of stuff, and then I also just had some house chores to do. So I haven't done much reading today. Also, not gonna lie, the main reason I didn't get my reading done today is because I slept in this morning, which is when I usually read the nonfiction books. So that's why I didn't finish those this morning. I woke up and I was listening to my Bible on audiobook and I fell asleep, which usually never happens, but I was still catching up from the weekend. I don't know why, but I could not sleep at all this weekend. So I finally caught up from that, which is great. But now we're traveling again tomorrow, but it's okay. Life's crazy right now with all the travel, but it's really fun. Like, I am enjoying living in the campground, living somewhere different for a change, but it's just hard going back home every weekend, which we don't have to. It's just we usually have plans. Like this weekend, Matthew wanted to go home to bring that golf cart. You can see it in the background. He wanted to bring the golf cart that he bought this weekend home, so that he and his dad can start working on it this weekend. So yeah, maybe one of these weekends soon we could stay here, but I don't know if that's going to happen now that they've got that golf cart to work on. But we'll see. But also, traveling's not nearly as bad when we actually have the full Monday to Friday afternoon. We usually leave on Friday afternoon, so Monday to Friday here at home at the camper. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little check-in for today, even though I didn't have much to say. I feel like that's my check-in every day. I'm like, oh, I don't really have much to say, but here's a little check-in. But hopefully that's not too boring. Also, my hair's wet because I just got out of the shower. But yeah, now that all my YouTube work's done, shower's done, everything else I needed to get done is done. I'm gonna sit down and try to read a little bit. I'm gonna read those 2 nonfiction books, and then hopefully I can get a good chunk into the book for the secret video. So it's Friday, and guess what? I didn't have time to read more of the book for my secret video. So, oh well, hopefully I'll have time this weekend, but usually I don't have time on the weekends. We're usually spending time with family, but we'll see what happens. I might have a couple hours here and there. But yeah, as far as other reading, I did read the 2 chapters for the 2 nonfiction books I'm reading this week. So that was good. And of course I didn't finish them. I only read a chapter a day for 3 days. I haven't read any today because I've been packing to leave, because we're gonna have to leave as soon as Matthew gets off work, because turns out we're gonna end up buying another golf cart if everything goes well. Matthew and his dad will have 2 golf carts to work on, which is really great because it's oftentimes hard to find them to buy. They're pretty easy to sell usually in the summer months, but they're often hard to find to buy. So the fact that we found 2 within 1 week was really good, but we have to leave right away to be able to meet the guy to pick it up. So I had to get everything ready, and I'm still not fully packed, so I need to do that, and maybe I'll have some time to read after I finish packing, but I doubt it. But yeah, hopefully this vlog wasn't too boring. There was not a lot of reading content. I tried to throw in some lifestyle content. I always enjoy watching vlogs with lifestyle content, so hopefully you guys do as well. And if you did like this vlog, I'd love it if you like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot. And let me know down below what you guys are reading, because I would love to know. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to mention this book. So I showed the clip in the truck when we were getting the golf cart that we were listening to You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. That book is weird. So Matthew and I started listening to that on our drives home on the weekends, and we're probably, I think we're a little over halfway through it now, and that book is so strange. I picked it because I wanted just a simple thriller to listen to, and I knew that it had a romance element, so I thought that might be kind of entertaining, but it's just weird. It reads like a romance book, except every single scene has some kind of creepy element to it. The way they talk to each other, the way they think about each other, especially the male character, his thoughts are so creepy. And I think, or at least I hope, they're supposed to be that way, but it's just, after so many chapters of it, after so much time listening to it, it gets really old, because it's not like reading, like usually when you're reading a romance, you swoon over the main characters, and that makes it fun to listen to and stuff. But there's nothing swoon worthy about either of these characters. They're both really strange. And then the plot itself is still not going anywhere, and we're over halfway through it now. And I don't know, there's little teeny tiny little hints of what could be happening, and I have 2 ideas of what the plot twists could be, but they're both just really basic, and if that's what they are, then I'll be really annoyed that we listened to this whole book. But now I just really want to know, because it's such a strange book. I haven't read anything like this. It feels like a regular traditional romance book, except it's just weird and uncomfortable, but not in a good way, not in a fun way. So I don't know why I'm continuing on with it, but we're both kind of intrigued enough by the strangeness of it that we want to see what happens. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that one. I wanted to share that because I showed that we were listening to it, and I've been meaning to talk about it, and I keep forgetting because we only listened to it in the car, so it's just not been on my mind. But we're probably going to listen to it some more today, and hopefully we'll finish it this weekend, because I'm ready to finish it. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. I will let you guys go now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.